Hello my beauties, August month is approaching and I found number one activity for sponsors chat this month thanks to this email that I got with Destiny Matrix questions in it. Always we asking questions for something. We're not just randomly asking questions out of curiosity. Quite often we asking questions because we need something. We need something. What for, and you learning to see what's the final goal, what's the final destination behind the question will help you to understand how karma works. Those of you who freebie lovers, you will train your abilities in comments here under this video. You will try to figure out the motivation behind this email. What for a person asked questions that he or she asked, okay? You will try to figure out which purpose those questions serving, okay? What questions are beneath the questions that been asked that person wants to answer to herself or himself, okay? This is training, deep training for Destiny Matrix Energy 8. Try to understand the motivation behind this. Try to understand the motivation. In sponsors chat, we will discuss in details with girls. Here we go. Hi Angie. I know you recommended the Khmelovskaya calculator, but I want to know if you're aware that the calculator gives different ancestral line numbers compared to Matrix Destiny, which appears like a good site as well. What is your opinion on this? My opinion on this, of course I am aware. I am in Destiny Matrix method already 6 years. Thanks Facebook yesterday for reminding me when I graduated from the second stage of Destiny Matrix, that teaching you to read compatibilities. Okay, thanks God I'm in the method for 6 years and more. What I'm telling you always, and I will keep repeating in this video as well, because a lot of people, they are not learning this, how basic Destiny Matrix looks like. Numbers here on Ancestral diagonals in Khmelovskaya calculator and in the calculator that Matrix Destiny, they are exactly the same. They are the same numbers. No fucking difference. So what's the point of this question? If numbers are the same, what will be different are programs. Additional to numbers on ancestral lines that been shown here. But this is already advanced Destiny Matrix, not basic one. Without understanding basic matrix in its fullest, don't stick your nose into advanced. What for you need it? What for you will use it? Are you even aware of how to use those programs for which type of information? Are you even aware? Or you just follow in Destiny Matrix Energy 5 script, consuming all, vacuum cleaner of knowledge, consuming all, no fucking difference, I gonna take it if I capable of understanding or not capable, I gonna take this fucking piece of knowledge, where it will lead you the exactly same place where it led Dan Rivera. When they decided that they can touch the doll just wearing clothes, even though it was said do not touch with your hands. And I explained in a previous video, yeah? Twisting knowledge from here when people who not authorized, what for you need? Not all people using high mathematics in their daily life. Only those people who are working in the field. I am working in Destiny Matrix field for 6 years already. So far, 6 hilarious years I'm working. It's like you high math teacher in university or so. I am using this. Yes, I'm aware. I'm aware of differences in different schools. I'm aware how being calculated in this case, in that case, based on which numbers. What is the motivation of one school taking one numbers to calculate these two additional numbers? And what is the motivation of other school taking other numbers to calculate another two additional energies that will be on ancestral diagonals? I know the motivation. What the fuck is motivation behind this email? Use your brain to think of it. Because person asking like, at the first glance, simple questions. In fact, this is much, much more. What is the end goal of this email? What are the true questions behind those questions? Write me in the comments, please. Write me. Try to use your brain to see the final goal, final destination, final motivation behind this. Numbers here the same. You don't need high mass when you go shopping, okay? You don't need high mass. The same, you don't need this if you're not Destiny Matrix consultant in the method. Because this knowledge not for everybody. And us giving you this knowledge in hands that are not credible, not worthy of this knowledge, you will simply twist this knowledge and make parody out of it, as it was with a prayer, parody fucking prayer read from a fucking paper with no faith. When you do any type of ritual, I know it since childhood, since I was born, you learn by heart. Why I never had problems learning large poems and large amount of text in a school. I never had a problem with this. And I was learning and reading later to teachers with such incredible expression, yeah? Because since childhood I learned to memorize spells. I learned to memorize. You never been a professional in the field? You never reading a spell from a piece of fucking paper? Come on. What they did with the prayer, it was mocking. Which help of which Jesus they expected to get. Without showing respect, you expect Jesus to help you. You come and you disrespecting the egregor by reading from a fucking piece of paper. This is disrespect. No faith, but if you learn the prayer by your heart, you show already respect to your egregor. You cannot learn anything from a person who you don't respect. A student must bow to a teacher. Must bow to a teacher. There must be this obedience, adoration from the student. Not everybody can be a student, and not everybody even wants, because everyone wants to be a teacher nowadays, apparently. You're not qualified for this job, but you want to be a teacher without being a student for a fucking day in your life, without realizing what the fuck is it to be a student. I don't know. The next question, simpler, yeah? Also, when you show Ibrahim al-Samadi chart, you claim he score 7. If you read the book where I show the chart one more time, you would not be asking these questions. This is $9 book. I don't know. This is very cheap. I made it literally for everybody because I want to help. By providing you with very simple sliced knowledge you can use daily. This book not for you to take it and consult people. No, it's used for yourself in your daily life. To see some results. You claim he scored 7, but there is 2 birthdays that show up for him: January 15, 1988, January 1st, 1990. Neither of those 2 birthdays give him core 7, so you must be using alternate birthday. Yes, I'm using alternate birthday. I'm a big fan of Forever Rose brand, following Ibrahim since 2017. And way long before Netflix and his fame, and seeing every year his birthday being on 8th of January. Every year before, and maybe such twist of information again, coming from very ignorant people who never followed him, who just woke up the next day, and decided his birthday is this or that. You can contact Ibrahim and ask what the his real birthday. Feel free.